Hello, we're back on Farming Similar to 22. Hi, I'm Farmer Teacher, and I'm here to show you this mod right here. This mod right here. It's really cool. Let me show you on the menu. Look, I have my header stored up on this gizmo. So once you load it from the mod hub, you would go to construction and you're going to find it under tools. And there's two sizes, but it's the Lizard Hydroglide header storage system. The Lizard Hydroglide header storage system. And it's pretty cool. Okay, it has two sizes, a large and extra large. The large is going to cost you 12,500, and it's for less than between 7.5 and 13 meters long or wide, I mean. And then the extra large is for 13 meters and larger. Okay, so I have both of them here. This is the extra large. That header is 13.8 meters. And then over here I have the large, which is between 7.5 and 13 meters. So let me show you how this puppy operates. It's pretty cool, kind of neat to watch, and it's great to have your headers up off the ground and stored somewhere in a tidy fashion. And it's actually a little more space efficient, you know, and because you're putting them on top of each other. So let's pick up this corn header. It says grain headers, but it also stores corn headers. Okay, now if your header is unfolded like that, you want to be sure that your header is folded before you put it up. So I'm just showing you that. It was already folded, but so I'm going to fold it. It's folding. So just checking the menu on the top left to make sure it is folded. Okay, so it's folded now. See it because it says unfold header. So that means it's folded. So I'm going to kind of center this on this rack, but not pull all the way up yet. So I'm going to get kind of centered here. I'm going to stop, get out. And what I'm going to do is the first one I'm putting on, so I'm going to go over here to space number 1 and watch my menu on the left there at the top left. When I get to the right spot, it's going to pop up there. It says rack 1. So I'm going to hit B, and these things are going to cycle around. Look at that. Isn't that cool? So it's going to put number 1 on the bottom. Okay, so now I can pull up here. Put that on there. Back up. Now you're going to go to number 1 again and put it back up on the rack. So I'm going to hit B again. And there you go. It's up on the rack. Isn't that cool? All right, so while I was doing that, let's go grab the other one, show you how to put a second one on there. And then we're going to take one off. It's a little finicky. It took me a second to figure this out. I was reading the instructions. Wait a minute, how do I work this puppy? So it's a little confusing if you first just try it and don't look at the directions, you know, like most men do. We don't read directions. But the women out there, I know you're laughing right now because, especially if you're married, we don't we don't read directions, and we don't ask directions if we're lost. All right, same thing. I'm going to kind of line it up here, hop out, but this time I got to go to number 2. Hit B. Okay, it's cycling around. Put this in there. All right, now I can go up here and hit 2 again. Or I'm sorry, hit B from the 2 spot. Whoa! I didn't quite have that centered. All right, it does have an emergency stop button here. If it starts to fall off or something, you can hit that and it'll stop. So I got that a little bit, see, it's a little bit to the left. So you want to try to center it better than I did. All right, let's try to get one off. So say I wanted to get number 1 off now. See how this works. 1. Kind of interested to see where that one goes. Somehow it goes back behind it. Hey, look at there. Did that work? Okay, so I'm going to go up here and get 1. Did work. Then I would go back. You know, he's got to hit reset again. So I'd go back to 1 and hit B. There you go. And that's how this thing works. That's what I wanted to show you. This is a great little mod there to keep your farm kind of tidy. And it's got a cool little operating system there. Really cool. So check that out in the Mod Hub. I'm Farmer Teacher. Share this with your farming buddies so they can build their farm a little more efficiently. And hit that like button. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.